Well, guys, unfortunately, my home state of Tennessee made another top 10 list. And as most lists goes, this isn't a good list to be on because this is a list of the top 10 fattest states in the Union. And I can go to Walmart, I can go to any store, any restaurant, and I can look around and I can actually see that. Myself, I'm overweight. I made a video about that a couple of days ago. I've actually lost 5 pounds on this diet that I'm on that consists mainly of meat and eggs. So 5 pounds in a week isn't bad at all. And hopefully I can get down to about 185, 170 pounds. Right now, I was at 200, a little over 200 pounds. Now I'm at 194.6, I think it is, pounds. So around 5 pounds is what I've lost. But this list here isn't a good list to be in because, like I said, it's the 10 fattest states in the Union. The 10 most obese states in America. These states are in the center of the U.S. obesity epidemic. As it stands, around 2 in 5 American adults are obese, defined as having body mass index of 30 or above. According to the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, the condition is associated with a host of serious medical issues, from stroke and diabetes to heart attack and cancer. It is also estimated to cost the country's healthcare system nearly $173 billion a year. And really, the main threat of being overweight comes from high blood sugar levels, and high blood sugar levels contribute to high blood pressure, heart attack, strokes, and cancer. So the main thing is blood sugar levels. It all ties them together, but it all starts with insulin resistance. As part of the 2025 Best States Rankings, U.S. News evaluated adult obesity states with all 50 states based on self-reported survey data from the Behavior Risk Factor Surveillance System, a partnership between the CDC and state health departments. A state's obesity rate factors into the public health subcategory of the best states analysis, that's hard to read, which provides insight into the quality of life in a state and informs the best states for health and care rankings, as well as the list of the best states in the U.S. overall. But like I said, Tennessee made the list again. 39 states with data available for 2023 posted age-adjusted obesity ratings of 30% or more, with 3 hitting a threshold of 40%. That means over half the population, according to the survey, is overweight. Right here, West Virginia, 41%. West Virginia is listed as being the fattest state. Arkansas, 40%. Mississippi, 40%. Louisiana, same as 40%. Alabama, 39.4%. Oklahoma, Iowa, Kentucky, Indiana, Tennessee at 37.8%. So 37.8% of the population of Tennessee, according to this, is overweight, is obese. That is a lot of fat people. It really is. And like I said, I'm included in this list right now. I'm working on it. It's extremely important to try to lose some weight. Try to get your blood sugar levels in check, and worry more about your blood sugar levels, your insulin resistance, your diabetes, getting that in check by avoiding carbohydrates than losing weight. Don't really focus as much on losing weight and looking great. Focus on your blood sugar levels. Focus on your insulin levels. Get that in check, and your weight will come down, naturally. Your blood pressure will come down naturally. You will feel better. You'll decrease your risk of stroke, heart attack, cancer, all kinds of health issues. And, you will look better because you lose some weight. If you have a really huge person, they're going to look better when they get skinny. However, you can have a lot of, flab hanging and stuff like that if you get really big. I'm not that big. You can see, I'm not huge. Like I said, I'm under 200 pounds at 5'9". But some people have seen, they are absolutely gigantic. They have arms, that hang down to here and just flap. I mean, they are 600 pounders. And if you lose a lot of weight, you're going to have a lot of that stretched out skin. That's going to not look great either. But it's pretty much no win as far as looking great after that point, unless you go through a lot of medical things and a lot of exercise and things to get that stretched out body skin to come back into shape. I'm trying to be nice in this video because, some people get really, really big because of health issues and things like that. But usually, that's not what it is. They will use that for excuse, and there are some cases of that. But usually, when you get humongous like that, it's because you started eating. You ate because of boredom. You ate a lot of junk food, and you just kept eating until one day you look around and you're 500-600 pounds. Didn't do anything about it when you had opportunity to. That's like me. I stepped on the scale about a week and a half ago, and it came up 200.4. So 200 pounds and 4 ounces it came up on the scale. And I said, well, that's not good. So I decided right then, to go on a diet. And like I said, it's been mostly eggs and meat. And I've lost quite a bit of, lost quite a bit of weight considering the amount of time. So it's been a week and I've lost around 4 to 5 pounds. It's been at least 4, maybe 5 pounds. Sometimes it's hard to tell because of water weight and things like that. But I also stopped drinking milk, cut out milk completely. I've been drinking water and coffee, eating a lot of eggs and a lot of meat. And like I said, the weight is coming off. I've done this before, and I usually can lose 5+ pounds, 5, 6, 7 pounds every week when I start this diet. So it doesn't take long to get down to where I need to be at. And I've not really been exercising. Usually I go, walk, but it's been raining here. Yesterday wasn't raining, but I worked outside all day doing yard work and stuff, so I got some activity then. But it wasn't, aerobic activity like going and doing a real brisk 30-minute walk would be. Like today, it's why I'm here right now in my office filming this video, because rain. That's all it does anymore is rain here. It's kind of aggravating trying to get out to get some exercise because it's always raining all the time. It really does suck. But these states here are the highest, and these states here are the lowest. These are the 10 states with the lowest obesity rates: Colorado, Hawaii, Massachusetts, California, New York, New Jersey, Vermont, Connecticut, Florida, and Montana. But still yet, that's actually quite a bit, because that's a quarter of the population that are overweight. But some of these here, almost half the population is being overweight. In West Virginia, Tennessee, almost 40%. That's a lot of fat people. And that shows a lot of bad food people are eating. The hot dog, if it's all beef hot dog, no nitrates is good. Rest of this here is just junk. These fries here are full of carbs. This here is ketchup full of sugar. So this isn't good at all. This is definitely not a healthy meal. But people eat this because it's quick. They eat at McDonald's. They glutton themselves. And they get fatter and fatter and fatter, and the longer you let it go, the more difficult it is, to get rid of it. So for your own health, for your own good, if you are overweight, try to lose some weight. But do it because you want to get your blood sugar in check. You want to get your insulin resistance straightened out. You want to get your diabetes straightened out, because this right here is the main thing that leads to all the other issues. Stroke, heart attacks, cancer, inflammation in the body, high blood sugar levels, high insulin levels in the blood is a major threat all the way around to your health. That's why, we've been told forever to not eat a lot of fatty foods, not eat meat, to eat bread and grains and fruit and stuff like that to lose weight. That's really not a good diet to be on, because you want to eat as low carbs as possible. Carbohydrates are the enemy. Fat, meat, Is it really the enemy? Carbohydrates is the enemy to weight loss and health because it raises your blood sugar levels up. Anyway, I'm not a doctor. This isn't medical advice. This is just what I've read on the internet and what I've learned over the years. Watch the carbs. You'll lose weight. You'll feel great. If you liked the video, get a big thumbs up. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video, hopefully.